Welcome to this tutorial of Origin Builder. In this tutorial, we're going to learn about three different elements. One of them is the image slider, the second is an image gallery, and the third is a video. So I'm going to show you how you can insert these elements into your pages correctly. So this is a new page in a WordPress site I've created. If I click on Origin Builder, then I'm given these options in the Origin Builder interface. So let's start with an image slider. Down here, let's add a new row. We'll just add a single column, and then we'll click on Add Element. So in the Add Elements interface, I'm just going to filter down the elements to the ones I want. So here's an image slider. Next, you can add a title. In this case, I'm not going to add one though. And then we add an image. So I've already uploaded some images into my gallery. So I'm going to select the ones I want to use in my slider. So if I click and hold down Shift, then I can select various ones. Then I click Choose Images. So now we can see that our images are inside the image slider element. So one good thing in Origin Builder is that you can actually rearrange your images by just clicking and dragging. This allows you to rearrange your images really easily. The next option is image size. Now you can choose large, medium or thumbnail, and that will affect the actual size of these images on the front end. Next, you're going to choose the OnClick Event. By default, this is set to none, so when you click on the image, nothing will happen. So you can set this to Lightbox or to open custom links. So we're going to use these features later when we look at an image gallery. So let's leave this at none for now. Now we can choose the number of items per slide, and I'm going to leave this at 1 so there's only ever one image in the slider at a time. Next, we can configure the speed. The speed is actually in seconds. Right now it's at 23. But I like to keep it at about 4 seconds. So what that means is that after each 4 seconds, the slider will change to a new image. Now the navigation refers to the previous and next buttons if you want them to be enabled. This will let you move between the images using navigation buttons. If you click Pagination, you'll be able to see at what image you are within the slider, so I'm going to leave that checked, and we can check Autoplay as well. The final thing is just to save your changes, and then click on Update. Okay, so the changes are saved, and I'm just going to preview the page so I can see what we've created. So here's our image slider, and we can see it's moving between the different images at about 4 seconds. So now we have our slider, let's move on to creating our gallery. So I'm currently in live edit mode, which lets us edit the content on the front end. I'm going to create 2 columns and put the image gallery on the left and the video on the right. So let's click on Add Elements here. So we'll go down to Image Gallery and select that element. And this time I'm going to give it a title. I'll just call it Our Gallery. Then we're going to add the images. Let's say these 3. Now I click on Choose Images. And this is similar to Image Slider in that you can drag and drop to rearrange the photos. Okay, so now that's done, let's go down to Gallery Type and we'll leave this as showing as a grid. Okay, so on OnClick Event we want this to open up as a lightbox, so I'll select this option here. What that means is when you click on one of the images in the grid, it will pop up in full in an overlay. So I think that's everything here. I'm just going to click on Save Changes. And there's our image gallery there. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly change this to large, so that when we click on it, we have them open up in a lightbox. So when we click on this, up pops the image as a lightbox. Okay, so that works fine, so let's just adjust the width of this column here. Next, we're going to add a video. To add the video element, we just click on Add Element, and we scroll down to where it says Video. Now you can add your video from YouTube or Vimeo, or you can also upload an MP4 from your media library. In this case, I'm just going to use the simple format of a YouTube link. So now that I've saved that, we can go here and click on Play. And that shows how easy it is to add a video and an image gallery. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. We'll also be checking out more features of Origin Builder later.